Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm a Cloudy Sheep and we are playing Hearts of Iron 4 as Russia, and we are getting ready to take on the UK. And one thing that I thought in between episodes is that, you know what, we'll take the battle fleet over here, and we will also pretty much base all of these guys in an appropriate location at some point. You know what, for now just stay in Sebastopol, as all of you guys are doing, and we'll send all of these guys to the channel because I think that's really what we kind of need to do. You're not leaving, are you? No, you're not. In fact, this heavy cruiser is coming along very nicely, which means we can take all of you and just drop you on in the first carrier fuel lead, which I think is fine. And that does mean we are having a little too few destroys. Ooh, and you actually need to repair a little. That's going to be done by October. You know what, I think that's going to be fine, so we will wait until October until we get an appropriate amount of destroyers, and that's going to be alright. Down here we don't need to deal with that. We did conquer all of the Singapore Straits, so I'm very happy about that situation. No one is really out of supplies except for you guys, but you're moving out anyway, so that is indeed very fine. In terms of construction, most of our construction seems to be going well. We are building quite a couple of logistical networks, which will take some time. We are also, of course, still in dire need of oil, which will take a while to build up. Experimental rockets being done soon, so that's very lovely to see. I think we are starting to contest the airspace above the channel. We are flying 4,000 fighters. The enemy is fighting 3,600. Apparently we lost 8 already in air battle. The enemy lost 38, so I'm very happy to see that. We also bombed a couple of enemy ships, which is of course very nice to see. Did actually sink a submarine, so that's nice. Another one. That's not going to be crucial, but it's going to be a nice advantage nonetheless, so I think that's going to be alright. We do still have some airplanes over here, but I think they're being transferred to Singapore. Yeah, they are, so that's good to see. And you know what, I think we can actually take both of these guys and tell you to do this in the Strait of Malacca, whatever you've been doing before, so that's good to see. Right, also since we do have a bit of command power left, I think it might make sense to get over here and boost your efficiency maybe? More ground crews? Yes, let's do that. And that should allow us to be a little bit more aggressive over here. Naval battle, we are sinking more submarines, so that's lovely to see. How about the capability of the second carrier fleet over here? Yeah, your destroyers are also a little bit beat up, as is this heavy cruiser. So yeah, we'll wait a little while till October. I think that's going to be alright. Good. In fact, do we have good naval bases over here? Naval base 3, 6. How about Brest? Brest is 10, so that's good to see. Very, very lovely indeed. Some enemy ships over here. Free France has a couple of submarines. We'll need to deal with those at an appropriate point in time. You're suffering from bad attrition in Africa down here, but not much we can do about that except building all of these construction sites. All of these logistical networks. And you can see that, you know, stretching out from our capital over here, we do have somewhat decent lines coming into India, into Africa, and of course the Far East now. So I'm pretty happy about that. Things are starting to look a little bit funny over here. Good to see that we are getting a couple of aces over the channel. And here we go, experimental rockets, fantastic. Let's directly get into rocket engines. It is a little bit ahead of time, but still I think it would be nice because we do want jet engines to get good bombers. And of course these guided missiles and all of that might be nice as well. So yeah, I think this is just a V1, right? No, it looks a bit like a V2. Here it does look like a V1 on the other hand. Or this does not look like a jet engine, but anyway, let's research that and let's actually build up our first rocket sites. Stayed with deployment for reduced produced rockets, and I think we are going to build some over here in Palais de Calais so that we can attack the Brits over there. That's going to be actually prioritized because I know it's going to take a little while, right? Yeah, about twice as long as a level of logistics, so yeah, we do need to deal with that. Right, Manchuria, Benelux. Benelux is looking a bit funny. 150 enemy bombers. Still many fighters over here, and just look at the losses piling up. 54 planes on our side, 10 bombers on our side, more than 200 planes on the Allied side. So yeah, definitely a drain on our economy. Over here, a couple of submarines just doing their thing. We are losing a couple of convoys. Not that much that we can do about it, and I think in terms of production we are producing a lot of destroyers, and that should come on very shortly and join our fleet. So happy about that. Yeah, everything else seems to be fine. We're not conducting any types of ground operations militarily right now. Could always have a view on these islands, which I would like to take. Mostly because they are offering some submarines. Yeah, it's nice to kill so many submarines. Yeah, but let's do keep an eye on this, and especially our fighters lost and their fighters lost. I think these are very important numbers. 71 already. How many are we producing per day? In terms of fighters, we're producing 9 per day, so yeah, that's still quite a long way to go, and we do really need more oil, so I think that'd be good if we could get a little bit more. Shouldn't Italy have a little bit? Yeah, they do. Let's get that. Yeah, but other than that, Egypt bases in low supply, really? Okay, yeah, just because you're passing through. I think that's fine. Construction, yeah, you're doing alright. A lot of these are being done, and then that should jump down. And again, just allow us to channel supplies through here very effectively. Basically get all of these to level 6, get all of these to level 6, and that should be fine. These here are not actually that important, but still. It's going to be nice to just have a little bit of a line going through here. And some of them are also in provinces where we can grab a little bit of oil by doing that, like Grozny over here. Yeah, so that's fine. Also a lot of materials over there. Good. We lost a couple of planes, that's fine. 114 planes now at a loss ratio of 1 to 4. So, and they are dropping down their active fighters, so that's also good to see. Apparently we do have some free capacity in our naval yards, so I appreciate that. Let's briefly look at our ships then. You have a destroyer then. Can I actually select one of you? Just the one. You seem to be fine, right? Yeah, everything is fine. So the second carrier fleet over here, I think we'll redrop it, rebase it to Alexandria, and do a search and destroy. Tight. No, let's do patrol in the Mediterranean Sea. I think that's alright. Good. How about the first carrier fleet then? You also seem to be doing very fine, so I appreciate that. Let's get you to somewhere over here. Algiers. Naval base 4. Tunisia then. Naval base 3, and you're on patrol in the Western Mediterranean. Oh, and we probably need to come along all the way, right? Just because we don't have any bases in... Yeah, I think that's gonna have to be the case. And our battleships we will place in Tripoli. And likewise, have you... Okay, just these areas. Okay, fine. So, Gibraltar. Can we take you? Can we maybe get, for example... Okay, I think these areas need to be sorted out a little bit. So, Let's get the first army and get you to Paris. Second army, sorry. How about if we took you 4 guys and told you to do a naval invasion from Marseille to Gibraltar? 4 guys. Would that work? 28 days. Yeah, I think it could work. Let's see whether that will work out. Right, naval bases though. Yeah, I think it's alright. Let's continue to do this. But let's also get a variant of these carriers. Deck space is maxed out, so that's good to see. Could probably increase the engine a little bit and the reliability a little bit. This is an all-out better version, so let's do that. Let's decommission this one and let's build ourselves 3 more carriers, which I think is fine. There we go. You know what, let's drop 2 of these and let's get the default carrier formation over here first and get 50 planes and like such. That's alright. Good. And now we can pick on more carriers. Take on more carriers. Now build tree, yeah, just all of these, and you know what, Odessa, can we just click Odessa, Sebastopol? Yeah, we can actually click that, so that's lovely to see. And just 1, please, thank you. Good, here we go. Benelux region, Manchuria, Korea, Southern India. Southern India is a bit discerning. Are they trying anything funny down there? We'll have to see. Right, so I would hope that we can capture, and here we go, extended special forces. So that's nice to see. Special forces out of supply, that would be good. Soft attack organization, supply grace, yeah, those might be nice things. I'm not sure we'd necessarily need them. Infantry anti-tank on the other hand might be very useful. Anything that we do need to do in support companies. Recon would be very good. Artillery, I think we've everything that we need. Could do improved anti-tank. Land doctrine, we have everything. Navy, I think it's alright. We could do destroyer number 4. Would maybe be a little bit useful. On the air side, 90 days for carrier fighters. Let's do that. It's a little bit ahead of time, but it would be good to get newer versions as well. Right, let's look over here. We are fighting against Royal Oak, a first class battleship, but other than that we seem to be doing pretty fine. Short battle over here that already went away. Another submarine sunk, and probably lots and lots more planes being shot down. Yeah. Pretty drastic actually. A battle over here. We did sink a couple of destroyers, small ships mainly. But that's good. 3 dockyards, okay, that went quick, so we have got all of these guys. Let's get you a couple of heavy cruisers, I guess. So I guess at least 3. And all of these should also be placed in Crimea. How long would it take you to... You'll never be completed because we don't have that many, which I think is alright then. You're not producing any sort of other things, and these things will come online very quickly, so yeah, I think we'll keep it like that. There's wins, yes, that's nice to see. More battles over here, where we're just sinking ships. Yeah, including Royal Oak and more submarines. So that's lovely to see indeed. Destroyers, a couple of planes lost, but nothing too major, so I think that's alright. So what I'm actually going to do is take the second fleet over here and... Sorry, the second fleet over here and tell it to patrol the red... Come on! I'm very sorry. So where is it? You here? Second fleet? Yeah. Now you are patrolling over there. Where is God damn it. Right. Navy. First Fleet. Okay, you are on that part of the sea. Let's wait a while till everything calms down a little. Right, so here we go. Submarine sunk. Second carrier fleet. You're based in Alexandria. Okay, that is fine. Let's patrol in the Red Sea, in the Arabian Sea, and on the East African coast. Thank you so much. Over there is a little bit of a fight, including heavy cruisers. It's good to see. Well, I mean, we do have 4 heavy cruisers as well, so... Yeah, and there we go. Lots of ships being sunk. Oh, and a battleship. Revenge. HMS Revenge. Which I hope we will be able to put out some damage on. But also, I mean, all of these destroyers are fine and good to see. 1 critical hit. Couple of enemy tactical bombers, which we'll have to see. And naval results down here. Okay, so a destroyer sunk. It's good. I would expect that we will see a couple of enemy submarines or something. But yeah, Revenge, please do sink it. There's winds. Yes, come on, 9.1%. You can sink that. And there we go. It was sunk, so that's very nice to see. Lots of other ships being killed, but we are losing a number of planes over here. Look at all of these fighters. 3 shot down, 16 shot down. So I think that's probably their anti-air support, but... Ooh, and a battlecruiser. HMS HOI? HOI? I don't know. Right, more naval results down here. Destroyers and a couple of things. Oh, they must have carriers down here. 2 carriers, 3 battleships. Yeah, look at that. Rodney. Over here. Come on, more ships of ours should join. And that should really do it for Rodney. Let's keep an eye on these things down here. Yeah, our carriers are suffering from a couple of hits now. Especially from their tactical bombers. But all in all we are doing fairly well, so I think that's going to be alright. Let's briefly look at our decisions. I really would like to solve this, but I'm not sure how. So I think that is gonna continue to push us to communism, which I don't appreciate. Okay, we don't need resources. We don't want to dismantle the Maginot. Could try to do improved worker conditions. Press censorship for unaligned. Anti-communist raids. I mean, stability would go up. But yeah, on the other hand, everything else would go down. War propaganda, not really a good choice. So yeah, let's go ahead then and select a national focus. Let's actually go to collectivist ethos and then to nationalism, so that we get a little bit more yeah, undemocratic and more fearsome. Keep an eye on things up here. I don't want to lose any of my carriers, and 80% is pretty low actually already. Although of course we're doing a lot of damage over here. 77%? Okay, what did we lose? All of our planes again? How can that be? How can their tactical bombers be so efficient at just killing our carriers? Look at that, yeah. Armstrong, Whitworthy. Yeah, I think that's the... Really? Yeah, that's a lot of damage. So I think we are probably short on carrier bombers right now. CV naval bomber. CV fighters? Are you actually alright? Yeah, but we did sink the battleship, and that's good. So yeah, but the first fleet over here really needs to get back to Crimea. Be based in Crimea, get back over here and lick their wounds. On the other hand, let's have a look down here. Thinking we might be up a little bit better, Rodney. We should also tell our guys up here. Oh, the battleships. You shouldn't be doing this on your own. So could you maybe be based in Alexandria and come up over here? Yeah, that'd be good. Our destroyers are under fire over here, but our battleships are also coming in. They do have tactical bombers though, and it looks like naval bombers. Yeah, on the other hand, we do need to guard this this area just so that we can push up against them. Oh, over here, a battle carrier fight actually. So furious and formidable, disengaging, repulse, Rodney and Malaya. So a good number of planes actually on their side. Although we have many more aircraft. So I would hope that we can do some damage over here. But apparently not. We lost a number of ships, airplanes rather. Everything here seems to be alright. You guys, I think your airplane, yeah, you're fine. Except some of your planes are really sort of screwed up a little. But nevertheless, even on the first volley over here, you managed to kill 11 ships, so I'm very happy about that. Also, these light cruisers and destroyers will probably go down very quickly. There we go. Air wings that are not assigned to anything. I think you're alright, nevertheless. Let's keep an eye on things up here. 164 planes. So all in all, we already lost 350 planes. They lost more than 1,000. So I'm very hopeful that at some point their numbers are going to go down a little bit. And we are sinking a couple of ships, so that too is nice to see. Right then. Good. Oh, look at that. Actually, a couple of allies have landed down here. Do we have any army that is close by? Sort of, at least. Well, not really. Anything down here? Nope. Well, you guys, 9th Army. You can deal with this. So let's get you to be on this front line. All of you, please. And let's set an offensive line that just includes this territory. And you know what? Before you do anything stupid, can you come up by rail over here? Thank you. Dangerous naval invasion, actually. Construction. How does our infrastructure look like? Yeah. First parts of this being really completed and done, which means we are gonna be focusing more on the naval stuff very soon, which I appreciate very much. So yeah, good stuff. Yeah, all of this is pretty much done alright, so yeah, that's good. Good to have a good line to Turkey now. You know what? I don't like how this looks. You should try to avoid engagements and really come back to your home base, which is Alexandria. And you guys are very close to being in Odessa, or Sevastopol. Odessa is over here, right? Yeah. Never results. They lost 2 destroyers. It's not a big fight. Over here we are engaging the submarines, which have been haunting us, so that's nice to see. And there we are. The Brits also helped out, which might mean that they are losing Furious. And they are, so that's excellent news. That does leave them at 2 battleships and a battle cruiser though, so yeah, there's still going to be quite a heavy contest, I think. Who dares wins? Yeah, but we did sink a carrier, so very pleased about that. Couldn't be much better. This battleship, yeah, they are retreating. Guys are coming up over here. These anti-partisan dudes shouldn't really be doing this. Is this Italian? No. Yeah, but you're coming up, so that's good to see. And I think very much of our production, our construction is finishing very soon. Yeah. All of these things are. Only Khartoum. Where's Khartoum? Actually, oh no, it's in Africa, right? Yeah. You know what, we can probably do with a little bit less infrastructure down here. Good. Antalya. Now you shouldn't be doing this. You again shouldn't be doing that. That is nice. That is actually a nice move. You are beating them over here. Which is nice. Yeah, you're right over there. You can get it down there. And yeah, all of these guys are being pocketed very quickly. 3 naval dockyards, that's also good to see. Let's get a new line of destroyers online, which I think are important as well. And you know what, I think we can actually get 3 lines of destroyers. All of these on sort of this minimal capacity over here. And we're going to tell you to just reinforce certain fleets. And that will allow us with a very nice balanced mix, I think. Right, there we go. Yeah. Yeah, I appreciate that. Good. This should be done very quickly. 84. Well, maybe not. Yeah, so 98%. Come on. We have very little organization left, so there we go. Done. You're actually doing this, okay. How does our naval capacity look like? Oh, they lost Malaya, good to see. And repulse. How are our ships doing? Pretty well, actually. And you already leveled up to skill 3, so that also I appreciate very much. And this battleship fleet up here. Guess we can get you a new commander as well. And that's lovely. These ships do need to repel until November. And then we'll get it back over here and try to fight against them. Everything else I think is fine. No big naval invasions. Red Sea naval combat up over here. Yeah, just a light cruiser. It's going to be finished off very quickly. Alright, naval results. Yeah, a destroyer, convoys, submarines. Nice. Some battles over here. All in all, that seems reasonable. No, not you. Go. Stop it. Go away. You too. Go away. One of you can sneak up behind them, but that's about it. Who's doing these attacks? It's really only the anti-partisan guys, which really shouldn't be doing this. Right, the actual army can do it though. So, Nelson and Dossetshire. A couple of planes. How's our fleet doing? It's doing pretty well. Just minor superficial damages. Oh, except down here, you guys definitely should repair now. That's alright. You guys, you seem to be all fine pretty much. Nearly so. Right, how's our research coming along then? Nothing much happening very soon. Excavation, that is very good because of course we do need the resources to get new technology. Let's take Rhodos. Then there, you can advance into here, you into there. You should go someplace else. You can attack though. And here we go. Fantastic. Ooh! I've actually recaptured Crete. I'd just like to see that. irrelevant naval stuff, sinking more submarines. How many submarines can they have? It's always a bit difficult to judge how strong they are if we don't know anything about their fighter situation. Anyway, speaking of fighter situation, let's briefly have a look at what fighters we are having kicking around. So, yeah, we are still using fighters number 2. We are producing, of course, a lot of fighter number 3, so that's very lovely. And these guys over here, I think I can just, you know what? Let's get to Italy over here and let's start a Lend in Lease program for aircraft and just pick up the fighters that are not relevant. So once 7 fighters, once 26 fighters, close air support, Fokkers, I think 45 of that should be fine. Hawks, 15. Yeah, all of that are not fighters. Fighter number 1, let's get you 39. And I don't really want to deal with all of the other things, so probably I'm going to do a little bit between episodes. 169. So yeah, please just get rid of these planes for me so that they're not standing around. And over here we have our first what's it called? Rocket artillery? No, rocket sight. So that's also very lovely. Level 1 for now, but I think that's alright. Should probably do some anti-air over there, but that's not strictly necessary, I think. And most of our infrastructure effort really now is done. So we should see a nice route, nice bright green stuff going from here to here. Some blue stuff as well. That's very lovely. And even this area around Afghanistan is now built up a little bit better. I think we can also build up this to level 5. That's gonna be it then. Right. And just otherwise more naval capacity so that we can really churn out these carriers and all of that. Speaking of, you over here seem to be fine. Nearly so. And down here, just to make sure that you are not too beat up, you don't seem to be. In fact, you guys are repairing over here. So you probably are going to come back very soon. Excellent! That being said, I think this is a very nice place to put in a cut. So thank you very much for watching, and see you guys next time. Bye bye.